loves, welcome back to Theater Haitano. My name is Abby, and today I just wanted to talk about this really cool idea that not my idea that I saw one of my friends doing. His name is Hoye, and we were like sitting down, and he had a moment where he was speaking, and it was really cool. He had a moment where he was like, oh my god, that's it. And then he pulled out his journal, and then he wrote down what was happening at the moment, and then he like went into releasing it. So I actually wanted to talk about that as a good way to release trauma and release pain and release triggers. And the form that I wanted to present was doing a trigger journal, which this is what I told him. I was like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea, I'm gonna share that. So that's what I'm doing now. So basically the concept of it is, because a lot of the time a lot of people have like a lot of just in the moment breakdowns, or they're like seeing something for what it is, so they get the breakthrough of what a situation is, or what a problem was, or like, oh my god, I like when you feel the wound. So you can either call this a wound journal or a trigger journal, whatever you wanted to do. But the concept is very simple. You get a notebook, or yeah, just basically like a notebook specifically for your triggers and specifically for your wounds. So I mean, you can, this could be like a small journal if you want to carry it around or carry your bag. You can also do this on your phone as they come up if you wanted to do that, and just have like a note file specifically for when this happens. But it's a good way of writing it down and just like physically, you know, just writing it down. And I thought this was a really cool thing to do during Virgo season, because we're in Virgo season right now, and this is actually just a really great idea. So this is what you would do if you want to take this on as a practice. You would grab a journal, and so again, small or big, whatever, you keep it around you, and as you're going through your day and as you're going through life, when stuff comes up for you, when you're having a moment of like, oh my god, why is this happening, and then you realize the reason, or you're realizing what the truth behind it is, or your truth, then you write it down. And then after you write it down, you go and do a small prayer into releasing that wound. And this could be an affirmation, or this could be a prayer, whatever it is. You could do this in many ways, but the easiest way to do it would be to do a prayer afterwards. So you would take your journal, you would write down whatever the trigger is as it's coming out. Sometimes some signs are going to be able to do this easier than others. So if you have Gemini placements, Virgo placements, Mercurial placements, air sign placements, Aquarius, Libra, all the air signs can do this very well. But it would be a really good habit to do for also fire signs, Sagittarius, like pretty much any sign can do this, but some will have an easier time really writing it down and really think, because there's signs that think more than others do, you know what I mean? So those signs will have an easier time using the journal as a practice, and just cluttering through any triggers and any issues and any trauma that are coming up for them during the day. So again, you get a journal, and as it's coming up, you're like, oh wait, pause, what? And then you just start writing it down, start writing down why you think it is, why you think that that's a trigger, why it's bothering you, why the way, like, because a lot of the times it's like you're in a conversation with someone and somebody will say something in a certain way that will like bring something up, and then you're like, oh, why does that hurt? Why? And then you're just writing that down, and you could use that either as a journal, or you're just writing down those specific things, and then afterwards you put it down, you close the notebook, and then you go into prayer, and you're like, okay, I realize that this is a wound. I release this wound. I pray for healing. I pray for love. I pray for light. I pray for compassion. If this is something that has to do with somebody else, you can also use that within the prayer, and you can say, I release any negative feelings I have towards this person. I realize that they have hurt me in this way, and I release that. I forgive them, whatever the case may be. So you can go into prayer afterwards, and it's just a really good idea to do for self-healing with the mind, actively with the mind. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that tip and that idea for basically for Virgo season, but you could do this all the time if you wanted to. So yeah, let me know if you guys try it and how you guys like it, and if it's helped you or if it helps you. It definitely is something that I started doing, and it's pretty amazing, especially because I have a Gemini moon, so combing through my thoughts is just like, it just helps. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. All my links and stuff will be down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.